Hello everybody, it's Elena, and in today's video we are building this eco-friendly family house that I built in the world of Evergreen Harper in The Sims 4, obviously. So I built this house on a 20 by 30 lot, and I would say that it's like a fairly big-ish home. And of course, since this is a eco-friendly house, I really wanted to use mainly like the green items that we got with the Eco Lifestyle expansion pack, because when you have that pack installed, you can see in the item description of like most-ish items, not every single one, but most items that we have in the game, if the item has a positive or a negative effect on the environment, it will say like green impact +2 or something if it's like a very good item and it has a very positive effect on the area around your neighborhood, and if it has a very like negative effect on the neighborhood, it'll say industrial +2 or something like that. So yeah, I obviously try to use mainly the green items because it is a eco-friendly house, so that would just like make the most sense, you know. But I feel like there are times where I just either slipped up a little bit and used some of the industrial ones, or I just like didn't really have a choice because I had an idea in mind and I wanted to use an item that had an industrial impact on the area. And you know what, it's fine, because I just like kind of figured that this house is generally pretty good for the environment, and the people that live here, they really care about the world and everything like that. They really want to make the world a better place, and they want to try to reverse all of the damage that humans have done to this poor planet, you know. But they aren't like fanatics in that way. So they do have some objects that aren't like 100% environmentally friendly, like they've got their own laundry machines and they've got TVs and computers and stuff like that. But then again, like they've got solar panels on the roofs and they've got wind turbines and they collect their own water, so it's not like they're getting resources from elsewhere, they're just like sourcing their own stuff. So they are very eco-friendly in that regard, and also they are like self-sufficient. They make their own food, like they got a little garden and a greenhouse outside, so they grow a lot of fruit and whatnot out there. So it's very eco-friendly in that way, but there are also just like some things that aren't 100% eco-friendly, I suppose. And you know what, I think that's fine, because this is just like a fun little house that I built because I wanted to. It's not like a super serious thing, you know. I just wanted to do something fun, so that is what I did. And also, I guess one thing that is kind of like stupid to have in an eco-friendly house is a fireplace, and I do in fact have one of those. But listen, my idea was that these people, they are like super inventive and creative, and they just like really know how to make things in a good and sustainable and nice way and whatever. So they have somehow figured out a way to not release a bunch of CO2 out into the atmosphere when they turn on their fireplace. I don't know why, I don't know what kind of fire they're making, but they are just like really cool and inventive, and they have like figured out a way to do that without like damaging the environment. Okay, that's just what we're gonna say. I just really wanted to have a fireplace because I thought it looked really cute, and I really wanted to have a chimney right where I put it because I thought it looked really cute, and I figured it would be a little bit silly to have like a chimney and not a fireplace, even though I do that quite often because sometimes I just don't really use my brain. And you know what, that's fine. But this time I put a fireplace, and it's kind of like stupid and ironic because this is an eco-friendly house, but as I just said, these people are super smart and they came up with a way to do it in an eco-friendly way. So yeah, that's cool. No, that's so stupid. But anyway, I really try to like do some like nice and environmentally friendly things and find some good solutions in that way. Like I put grass on some of the roofs, even though I have heard somewhere that grass is not the most environmentally friendly thing that you can have, just because it does require a lot of water. That's just something I've heard, I think. So, you know, I don't know, but it looks very environmentally friendly to have grass on your roofs, so that is why I put that right there. And then also, a lot of the like walls in this house are made out of concrete. I used the concrete walls that we got with the Desert Lux kit. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it is. That one kit we got last year, and it was like free for a month or so, which was really cool. It's not free anymore, unfortunately, but it was when it came out, and that was awesome, I guess. Anyway though, but I used the concrete from that pack because I have heard that concrete is pretty good for the environment since it is a long-lasting material, and I googled it yesterday or the other day, something like that, and Google told me that it is good because it is like long-lasting, and also because it's good at like keeping heat inside or something. I don't remember what it was, but like it's like energy efficient, I guess. I don't remember what it said. I'm not a physicist at all, obviously. I think Google told me something like that, so I just took that and I ran with it, and I made a lot of these walls in this house concrete, which I think is pretty cool. And also I did read on Google that concrete is not like the most sustainable thing ever because it does require fossil fuels to make it, but then again, a lot of other materials also require fossil fuels to make them. So I think that in the grand scheme of things, when you like add it all together, concrete is pretty good. It's like a pretty solid thing to use. So I used it on this lot is what I'm trying to tell you all. But yeah, I don't really know that much about all of these environmentally friendly like materials and whatever else, but I really did try for this build, which I hope you can tell. But then again, as I did mention, these people are not like super obsessive about this environmentally friendly ordeal to a crazy degree, you know, like they are just like reasonable people that are doing their absolute best to not mess up this world even further, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you all. And they do also have a car out in the front of this house, which obviously is not like the most environmentally friendly thing either, but I'm pretty sure that there are hydrogen cars out there, like cars that run on hydrogen, and they are pretty environmentally friendly, like better than electric cars. So I was just kind of like thinking that that is one of those cars, or maybe since these people, they invented this really cool and CO2 free fire, they also invented a car that was like completely CO2 neutral, so it's not bad for the environment at all to use the car that they've got out in the front of their house, because it's really good for the environment, or it's just like not bad for the environment. And also the metals that were used to produce the cars were ethically sourced, so it's just a good car, man. It's really good, and these people are just like brilliant because they have come up with so many really cool solutions, and we should all praise and worship these imaginary people because they are the ones that are gonna save us all from disaster. The disaster that we have already sort of caused in a lot of ways. So yeah, anyway, these people are really cool. I feel like this voiceover so far has just like consisted of me like slowly, or honestly very quickly, descending into madness because I've tried to like explain all of these many things that I don't know anything about. Which is just so stupid. But yeah, anyway, I don't think I said how many Sims can live in this house and stuff like that, so let me just give you some practical information. So this is a 3-bedroom house, and on the second floor is where we've got all these 3 bedrooms, and we've got the parents' bedroom, which fits 2 Sims, and we've got a teen bedroom that fits 1 Sim, so that's 3 so far, and we've got the 3rd bedroom that has room for 2 Sims, like a toddler and a kid, so that is 5 Sims in total that you can live with in this house. However, if you want to have more Sims in this house and you want to like have an additional bedroom, there's definitely room for you to expand in a way, because there's a really big laundry room down in the like 1st floor of this house, so you could definitely turn that room into an additional bedroom if you need more room for your Sims. And when building the house, I really did consider turning it into a bedroom just when I was like furnishing it, but I decided against it just because I figured it was like in a pretty awkward-ish location, just because it's right next to the garage, and also it's like connected to it and it's very far away from the other bedrooms. But if you need to have a 4th bedroom in this house, you can easily turn that room into a bedroom, because it's like a very large room for a laundry room. Like, you don't need that much room to do your laundry. It's fine, you know. But yeah, anyway, you can definitely live with more than 5 Sims in this house. That was just what I made room for. And then there are 2 bathrooms, one on the 1st floor and one on the 2nd floor, and this house has a lot of balconies. I don't think I remembered to furnish either of them in the video, because I just like finished the last bedroom and then I thought I was done with the house, so I just ended the recording. But then I think I realized it later on that I had forgotten to furnish the like balconies, but I did do that off camera, so you will see that probably in the screenshots, and also if you download this house on the gallery. And also, while we're on the topic, I do upload all of my builds to the gallery. My ID on there is LacyLena, so you will of course also be able to see this build on the gallery when this video is up. But I definitely kept the exterior of this house quite simple, and I did not go all out and make the landscaping all overgrown and whatnot like I normally do for this house, just because I felt like that was what fitted the best. But now when I look back on it, I kind of like wish that I had used some more flowers in the landscaping, just because I know that flowers are very good for the environment, because I think it gives like the bees something to pollinate or something. Though once again, like I'm really not like super knowledgeable on this whole thing, but I think that flowers are really good for the environment, or I know that they are, and I think the reason is because like bees need them. So yeah, I don't know, flowers equal good. As far as I know. So I kind of wish that I had used some more flowers now that I'm looking back on it, but I didn't really use that many. But yeah, I don't know, I hope you all like this house. I think it's kind of cute, although I think about a year and something ago I made another eco-friendly house that I think I also built on this lot, because it's a good lot. So for this kind of build, it's just like pretty perfect in my opinion. And to be honest, I like that build a lot more than this one, and that kind of pains me to say a little bit, because like I built it over a year ago and I feel like I should probably have improved a lot more now, so I should like dislike the builds that I made a long time ago. But I really like that build. It looks like this and I'm very proud of it. I remember that I had so much fun doing it at the time, and I just like really put a lot of effort into it, and I definitely did not like put the same amount of effort into this build. It's just like a lot more simple and like well kept, and it's not like as architecturally interesting as the other one is in my opinion. So I think I like that one better, but I do like this one too. This is just like not as cool as the other one. But yeah, I'll leave a link for that video in the description box if you would like to watch that video. I cannot guarantee that it's even like remotely good, because I made it a long time ago and I have not watched it ever since I made it. So I don't know. I have no idea what you're in for if you click on that link, but it will be there in the description box if you want to watch that video. Yeah. Anyway though, I don't have any stories planned for you all today, and I don't really have any gossip either. I do like to gossip in my videos sometimes, but yeah, I don't really have anything planned. However, off cam, when I was decorating one of the balconies, also by the way, this is the laundry room that you can turn into a bedroom if you want to, but when I was decorating the balcony that is attached to the teenage bedroom, I put a keg out there just because I figured that maybe the teen is like a little bit rebellious sometimes and they might want to invite some friends over and drink out of that keg. I don't know, something like that. So I put the one, like it's from the university pack, Discover University, and the thing comes in 4 different flavors. I think it was like passion fruit, dragon fruit, pineapple, and then the last one was blue raspberry. And that just like got me thinking, because I feel like a lot of the time when you're just like watching something from the US, so like watching movies and shows and whatever, if they go to a fair or if they eat candy or something, they sometimes just mention that the flavor is a blue raspberry. And you know, as a European, I have a very hard time understanding what the hell that is, because raspberries are not blue. What does blue raspberry mean? Like I literally have no idea what that tastes like. If you are American, or if you just like happen to know what blue raspberry tastes like, please let me know in the comment section, because I really have no idea, and I'm desperate to know, because it just does not make any sense in my mind. Like it just does not compute, because raspberries are not blue. I've never seen a blue raspberry in my life. That is not a thing. I don't understand what that means, and like why is that a flavor, and how does everyone just like know that blue raspberry, oh yeah, that tastes like this way, so I'm just gonna choose that because I know that flavor and I know that it's gonna be a thing that I like. But like, what is blue raspberry? I don't know. I'm so confused. Please tell me what it is if you know. And if you're sitting there right now on your keyboard about to type out a comment saying that blue raspberry just tastes like raspberries that are blue, you are not allowed to post that comment, because I don't know what that means. You need to elaborate. I don't know what blue raspberry means. I need to know what it tastes like, and I need you to describe it to me in a lot of detail, to be honest, because this is just like one of those things that have been plaguing me for years. Like blue raspberry, that's not a thing we have in the European Union, or just everywhere else, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's just an American thing, but I mean, I could be very wrong. It's probably also a that was my hip. It's probably also a Canadian thing, or maybe somewhere else in the world they've got that as well, but I just know that it's an American thing. So yeah, let me know, because I really don't understand what the deal is with that. If I had to guess, I would say that it probably tastes very like artificial, which would make sense because it's not an actual thing, so they have to like artificially put that flavor into the cereal syrup or the candy or whatever else and whatnot. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because I kind of like artificial fruit flavors, to be honest. I really like the flavor that artificial banana has. Like, it does not taste anything like actual banana, but I like when I eat banana candy because it's kind of good. I don't really know. And I also really like artificial cherry, and I feel like it tastes a little tiny bit more like actual cherries than banana, but not really. Like, it's still not really the same thing as actual cherry. I feel like strawberry is a thing that candy makers typically can get like fairly right, like on the nose. I feel like it doesn't taste too much like not strawberry. I don't really know, but I kind of like artificial candy flavors, and I kind of feel like I would like blue raspberry. I just don't know what it tastes like, so let me know. Also, I said that I didn't have a story planned for this video, but I guess that's kind of like a little bit of a lie, because I do have this thing that I've been wanting to tell you guys about for like quite a while. So a few weeks ago, my mom and I, my mom and my dad and I, we went to go stay with my mom's friend in her little vacation house that she has a few hours away from where we live, and we were there for I think 2 days. And I'm not close with my mom's friend at all. Like, I haven't really spoken to her much throughout my life, and I don't see her very often. Like, I've known her my entire life because she's been my mom's best friend for most of their lives. Like, they've known each other forever. So I've known her my entire life, but I'm not close with her. But we were there at her house for a few days during the summer, and we were just like talking and hanging out and whatever. It was really fun. I had a good time. And then she told me that she was like subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I was like, what? What did you just say to me? Because I had no idea that she knew about my channel. Like, I don't tell anyone about my channel at all. Like, no one apart from my parents and apparently my mom's friend knows about my channel at all. Like, I don't tell people. I think my brother knows it, but that's only because he helped me with like some practical stuff, and that was a very, very long time ago, like a year and a half or something ago. And I feel like he probably just assumes that I don't like upload on my channel anymore, because he's not really like the type of person who really like bothers to look up that sort of stuff, I don't think. So I don't think he really knows about my channel, or at least he just doesn't really think about it, you know. But yeah, no one really knows about my channel is what I'm trying to say, but apparently my mom's friend knew about it. And I was just like so surprised about that, because that's just not a thing that I go around and tell people ever. And then I looked over at my mom and I asked her, did you tell her about that? And then she said, yeah, of course I did, you know, that's so fun that you have a YouTube channel and whatever. I was like, oh, okay. I guess that is quite fun. And I didn't know what to say, because it's such an awkward like situation to be confronted with what you do online in real life. And not that I'm like really embarrassed about my channel and whatnot, but I'm not prepared to hear about like real life people knowing about it, you know. It's too much. And I had no idea that she knew about it. I thought that was like my little secret, you know. But I think that my mom, she has told like the friend that we were with that weekend or those few days, and then also like 2 of her other friends, because the 4 of them, they just always hang out together. So I'm just like imagining that my mom told the friends whose house we were at the same time that she told the other people, because they probably just like talked about social media. And then my mom was like, oh yeah, Helena has a channel, and then she showed them my channel. And it's just like awkward, because my mom's friend told me that she was subscribed to them, and she like sees when they pop up in her feed like my videos. And then I asked her if she watches them, and she said that she has like seen a few of them, but not like really that much of my videos, because she's not like into The Sims and whatever. So, you know, I get that. It just feels like such an like awkward and almost vulnerable situation to be put in, to like be confronted with what you do online in real life. And it's not that I'm necessarily embarrassed about what I post on here, because I'm like proud of my builds and I like to just like come on here and chat and whatever. Like, I'm not embarrassed about that. I think it's perfectly fine and whatever. But I'm a very, very private person in real life, and I feel like I'm not like my authentic self around anybody at all apart from my parents. Like, I have a really, really hard time just like sharing any parts of my personality around other people, because I'm just super private and very, very shy. So I don't do that. And I feel like on my channel, I'm just like my most authentic self, and this is just like where I get to be me, and this is where I get to share like my interests and my hobbies and my personality with other people. So it just feels like such a vulnerable situation to be put in when people from your real life that you don't normally like feel super comfortable around, like being yourself, being yourself around, and when they like know about your like online doings, I guess. It's just kind of like uncomfortable. But I'm very well aware of like the fact that I post my stuff online for literally everyone and their mothers to see, so there's nothing wrong with them like watching it and knowing about it and whatnot. Like I don't really have a problem with it, but it's just like something that really catches me off guard whenever that has like happened, because also like when my brother found out about it, my parents also told him, and he was like, oh, I heard about your channel, and I was so embarrassed when he knew about it. But yeah, I don't know, it's really weird. And I don't know, I know that a lot of people, like real people, watch my videos, and I know that there's a chance that people that I know in real life are watching them, but it's just uncomfortable to be confronted with that knowledge, I guess. So yeah, I didn't really love that, but it's just like uncomfortable in the moment. But then again, like I'm fine with it because it's just, you know, other people that are watching my videos. It's not a big deal, but it's just that I feel very comfortable right here on the internet, and I feel very, I suppose, accepted as the person that I am, which is just not really a thing that I've ever felt in real life. So it's just kind of like weird when real life people and real life situations get involved, I suppose. But yeah, I'm never gonna like tell anybody outright about my channel. I feel like if I ever were in a situation where somebody just like were to ask me if I had a YouTube channel, I would probably just like say, yeah, absolutely I do, because I wouldn't lie to them, you know? At least if it was like someone that I was close with and it just felt right in the moment, if they asked me, I think I would definitely be upfront about it and just like say, yeah, absolutely I do have one, and this is it, you know, you can go subscribe if you want to. But if I ever were in like a group situation and somebody just asked out loud, does anybody here have a YouTube channel? I would just say, nope, absolutely not, I don't have one of those. Why would I have a YouTube channel? That's weird. I don't know about these other people, but I definitely don't have one. I would definitely not let it slip in that kind of situation, because that's just like too uncomfortable and like too vulnerable of a situation to put myself in my opinion, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But I don't know, I wouldn't lie to anybody if they were to like ask me genuinely, I guess. However, I'm probably never gonna give that information out for free without any prior coercion, I guess. Not coercion, but yeah, I don't know, I would have to be like in a very good and nice comfortable situation for me to give that information up, I guess. It's just an odd situation, and I feel like it's probably like that for everyone who does anything on the internet. Like you don't really want everyone to know about it, I guess, like right off the bat, because it's just kind of like a little bit embarrassing in a way. But I feel like it's definitely super uncomfortable for me and stuff like that, because I'm just super private in real life, and I'm not like that online, because I feel like I'm the one in control here, and if I ever like say something in a video that I don't really want to keep in it, I can just edit it out, and I can't edit stuff out of conversations in real life. So I can't just like sit there and like talk the way that I want to in real life, because I can't cut stuff out if I regret saying it, but I can do that on the internet. And I feel like I'm very like aware of like the fact that actual real people are watching videos of mine, so I'm not just like telling people everything. I'm very like aware that some things should just not be on the internet, so I don't like share everything, and that's also why I'm not like super embarrassed if people know about it. I don't know, it's just, as I said, like very weird for real life people to know about it, but I'm not like opposed to them hearing about it and whatnot, I guess. Also, if you were sitting there thinking that it was really cute that my mom was telling her friends about my channel and was like, ah, Helena's mom is proud of Helena for having the YouTube channel, that's why she's telling her friends about it, allow me to let you rethink that situation, because you know what, my mom has never ever watched more than like 2 minutes of a video of mine, and whenever I ask her why that is and why she doesn't watch my videos, she just says, oh, well, I don't really care about The Sims, but mom, I tell a lot of stories on here, and I say funny things, and I'm kind of fun on here. I like my videos, not just because they have to do with The Sims. I like to share my personality on here. And oh, that was my lampshade. I'm like talking way too much with my hands right now. But yeah, mom, you should watch my videos, because yeah, I'm your daughter, and you should do that. But yeah, I just wanted to add that because I don't want you to think it's like, oh, very cute that my mom is proud of me for having a channel and whatever, but because I don't think she genuinely is. And also, she doesn't care about my videos. She doesn't want to watch touch them. It's so rude. Anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm very riled up right now. Thank you also so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a little thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content. I would really appreciate it, but you know, you do not have to. But besides all of that, I hope you're having an amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in just a few days. So bye everybody.